Hiya, welcome to GGKCS, the multi-generational podcast slash FlossTube for fans of all things knitting, cross-stitch, and geeky. I'm Cece. Today is Sunday, the 20th of September, 2020, and this is Stitch With Me, episode 23. Sorry, I had to look at the calendar over there. I'd like to say a big welcome back. Love y'all to all returning viewers, and a big hiya to any new viewers. Thanks for giving us a shot. Hope you enjoy the show. So as usual, I am working on the Baba Black Sheep by Prairie Schooler. That was a gift from Michelle Bindi Stitchy. I'm stitching it on 18 count Ada dyed pink by Erin, the 2 Martini Stitcher. And today I will be, since I finished the bag, I've already obviously changed the colors of the floss to work with this fabric. Today I will be working on this underneath, and then if I finish that, I'll start in on the letters. So, yeah. So if you are new here, on Sundays, and it goes live on Mondays, I record a Stitch With Me. I guess it would help if I would look at the pattern first, huh? A Stitch With Me video, and then that, like I said, releases on Mondays. And then on Thursdays, my about to be 21-year-old kiddo and I, hold on, what happened? What happened, you guys? What happened? There we go. My almost 21-year-old and I record our regular full-length podcast slash FlossTube episodes, but because Dammy is back at college in Seattle, they only record with me every other week. So last week it was just me for the first time, and then this week Dammy will be recording with me, and we will be recording hopefully with no technology issues virtually. So we will cross our fingers and hope that that works out. So yeah, that's what we're all about. We've been recording together for over 8 years now, and oh, I know some people who are new have asked about the abbreviation. We were formerly the Geeky Girls Knit podcast, and then we were Geeky Girls Knit and Cross Stitch, but during the pandemic, Dammy came out as a non-binary lesbian, so girls in the title didn't work anymore. So after some discussion and things, we decided just to make it into the abbreviation. So now we are GGKCS. So there you go. So yes, so Dammy's been back at university for a week now. It has not been easy. Going back to a situation where it's not at all the same as when you left. That's hard. And they have had their first confirmed case at the university of the virus. So, yeah. So we shall see what happens. Yeah. That's all I know to say about that. We've also been dealing with, obviously, the smoke from the wildfires up here and the air quality. I think I talked about this on last week's episode as well. Yeah, that it's been, we haven't been directly affected by the fires physically, but the smoke and air quality has been very, very bad. And then on Friday, was that Friday that it started raining?
What?
Was it Friday that it started raining or Thursday?
It started Thursday night.
So either Thursday, I think it was Thursday night, it started raining. And we are now, after raining for a good portion of the weekend and also some wind, we are back down to our air quality in the normal range. And we are just so grateful. It was it was quite warm in our flat because we couldn't open doors and windows. So now that we're able to do that again, it has definitely helped. Fingers crossed that we are out of any of the high summer temperatures and that we are firmly into autumn, because I love autumn. Pink Pearl is very excited because we were able to open the door again and the windows again, and they love to sit on the arm of the sofa looking out the patio door, watching what happens in the outside world, especially if there's birds. So Pink Pearl's our cat if you are new here. So yeah, so we are grateful that that the rains have definitely helped, and yeah, it is. My heart just continues to break for those who were physically affected by the fires, losing life, possessions, homes. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a week. It's been a year. It's been a year, y'all. It has been a year. 2020. 2020. I don't know what more to say than that. It's flown by in some aspects, and in other aspects, it's like another day we have to deal with this. Another day we have to deal with this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. It's no joke. It is no joke. So, trying to think what else. I start back to school tomorrow. I don't know, my lighting is doing weird. I think there's clouds outside or something. I can't have the direct light above me on because then it reflects weird and causes problems. So, yeah. Yes, I start back to school tomorrow for the first time in 11 years. I think I finished my master's degree in 2009. That seems right. So, I am going back to school to become an ASL, American Sign Language interpreter. And thankfully, the first 3 classes that I have to take, they're all prerequisite classes, and I only have to take 1 every quarter. So that lets me get back into the swing of things slowly. Because once I finish these 3 classes, I will, well, actually, in the midst of taking these 3 classes, I will apply to the actual ASL interpreter program, and as long as I get in, I will start that program in autumn 2021. So, but yeah, it's going to be an adjustment to get back to studying and all of that when it's been a long time that I've been out of the classroom. So, hopefully that will go well. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, even though it will be a big adjustment. So, yeah. Okay, one more, and then I'm ready to head back the other direction. There we go. And now we'll go back the other way. Okay, so this week on Tuesday is the first day of autumn. I am so excited. I love autumn. I have all the pumpkin things. The cashier at Trader Joe's laughed at me because everything except for one item that I bought when I went there was pumpkin. As you can see, I already have my pumpkin tablecloth out on the table. I won't tell you how many pumpkin drinks I've had, pumpkin creamer in the refrigerator. Autumn. So, since it is the first day of autumn this week, I thought that I would do an autumn tag. And so, I came up with 2 parts to it. So this week, I'm going to do a this or that. And then next week, I am going to do like autumn favorites and some questions. So, and I created a hashtag, and I don't remember what it is. Hashtag CC Autumn this or that. Hashtag CC Autumn this or that. So that is what, if you have a FlossTube and would like to answer these, I am putting them in our show notes, which is at ggkcs.com. And so if you would like to be able to cut and paste and copy those over so that you can answer them, feel free. I'd love to hear your answers. Okay, so this or that. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think 13 of them. And I didn't even plan it that way. That just worked out. That's funny. Okay, this or that. Halloween or Thanksgiving. I used to not really be a Halloween person. I love autumn, have always loved autumn, but not been a Halloween person, but it has grown on me in the last few years. I do love Thanksgiving, you know, being able to sit around with family or friends. Ooh, see, look, the lighting just got better. I don't know. I love that for Thanksgiving, there's no expectation of gifts, which is what you have with Christmas. There's that expectation for gifts and the focus on shopping and such. So I like that aspect of Thanksgiving. Sorry, gotta look at the holes here. But I am, Halloween has really grown on me. So I will say Thanksgiving, but Halloween has grown on me. Pumpkin pie or apple pie. Pumpkin all the way with a nice big dollop of Cool Whip on top. I love pumpkin pie. I do like apple pie too, but if I have to pick over those two, pumpkin 100%. Love, love, love some pumpkin pie. Okay. Cold rain or heavy fog? Cold rain. Cold rain. I love the smell of rain. Heavy fog feels spooky, and it's like, oh, something could come out of that fog. It's kind of scary. So I really think I have to go with cold rain. Cold rain. I don't like a downpour, but something, you know, just a nice drizzle. I've been in some of those heavy downpour situations. The one that sticks in my head the most was while we were living in Edinburgh, Scotland, and I was going to meet a friend for coffee, and it was a new to me coffee shop I had never been to before. I had some errands to run. It had been raining, and it was steadily getting heavier. I had some errands to run. I did those, and then I got to the coffee shop a little early, which was fine. I was gonna watch some podcasts and knit and just hang out until my friend got there. And this particular coffee shop was basement level. So you had to go downstairs to get to it. And just as my friend was arriving, the basement started flooding and flooding fast. And so, you know, they of course closed down and got us all out of there. And yeah, it was a heavy downpour. And by the time I got home, even though I took the bus home, I was soaked to the bone. It was, yeah, that's the one that sticks out in my head the most of being in a heavy rainstorm. So, okay, next one. Going out for coffee or getting cozy inside? Both. This is my this or that. I can pick both. Yeah, love going to get a coffee. I mean, of course, right now with the pandemic, you can't go sit in a coffee shop, but I love meeting a friend for coffee in a coffee shop, or, you know, taking, hold on, what happened? Taking my, okay, we become unthreaded here. Taking my, like my journal and podcasts or FlossTube and knitting or cross stitch, and getting a coffee and just hanging out in the coffee shop and enjoying myself and getting some stuff done, listening to an audiobook or whatever. I love, love, love time in a coffee shop. But I also like getting cozy inside. I'm very much a homebody. And so I am very content to sit on the couch with a blanket on me and have my knitting and cross stitch and watching something on TV, or watching a podcast or FlossTube or whatever, and crafting and just being cozy at home. So yeah, I pick both. Okay, next one. Sunny and cold days or rainy days. Well, I think this goes back to what I was saying earlier. I do love a good rain, but there's also something about not a sunny day with a sharp wind, but just not as a sunny day with just a you know, just that coldness enough to need, you know, a sweater, and but yeah, I do like that too. But I am not a fan of the sharp winter winds. That is not that's not cool for me. My fibromyalgia hates it. I can't do the heat and humidity, and I can't do the sharp winter winds. Both of those are very not good for my fibromyalgia. So, but yeah, sunny and cold, there's days that I like that, and then I of course love a rainy day. So, I gotta choose both for that one too. This should be this, that, or both. It should not be this or that. Okay, starting a new strand of floss here. Let's see where we starting it at. We're gonna start it right here. Where's my loop? There it is. I think I just did that into the wrong hole, y'all. I did. Needs to go there. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Watching a movie or reading a book. Reading a book. I do enjoy a good movie, but reading is one of my, I adore reading. I read a lot. In fact, like, I finished reading a book last night, and I was putting it into my Goodreads this morning, and I have read 197 books this year so far. My goal was 200. I'm gonna by far surpass that. So, yeah, I love a good book. But I like a movie too. but probably 8 times out of 10, you'll find me reading instead. Okay. Okay. Big and cozy sweaters or big and cozy blankets. Big and cozy sweaters, especially a cardigan. I love me a big oversized cardigan. I cannot wait for it to be just a little bit cooler so I can start wearing my cardigans again. And I'm knitting myself a new cardigan this year in November for, what is going on with this floss? Here we go. For Nanny Swemo, which is National Knit a Sweater in a Month. I've done it for like the last, I don't even know how many years. 6, 7 years, I don't know. A lot of years I've done it. Where you knit an entire sweater in 1 month. Okay, so there's it around across the bottom, and now I will start filling in the letters. This year's cardigan, I'm going to do just like I did last year and steek it. So what that means is I will knit the cardigan in the round, so like it would be like a pullover sweater. And then once that's done, my good friend Janine will help me again, and we will use the sewing machine to sew in 2 spots down the front, and then I will cut up the middle, and I will tack that inside and do the button bands, pick up stitches and do the button bands, and that will make it into a cardigan. And the one I'm going to do this year is called the Sinister Cardigan. And it's mostly one solid color, except for in the yoke it has cats, sinister cats, and then a pop of color at the top. My plan is to do it in mostly gray with the pink, of course, pink as the pop, and then the cats will have a white or a cream color in that portion of the yoke. So I am very, very excited for that, and I'm going to be knitting it using yarn from the fiber mill that I work at, Soundview Fiber Mill. I'm very excited about that. That'll start on November 1st. And that is the time of year you will find me not cross-stitching at all. I will be knitting every moment that I have free to knit, because you're supposed to. So Nanny Swemo is a spin-off of NaNoWriMo, which is National Write a Novel in a Month, and you're supposed to write a novel of 50,000 words or more. So for Nanny Swemo, you're supposed to knit a sweater of 50,000 stitches or more, and that's a lot. So every year I've attempted it, I've completed it. So I'm doing good, and I think this one will be fine because it is mainly stockinette in the round once I get past the yoke detail. So it'll be a very easy knit, and I'm looking forward to working on that starting November the 1st. So, okay, why can I not see that hole? Okay, pumpkins or autumn leaves. Pumpkins, of course. Do love autumn leaves, but pumpkins. Pumpkins all the way. Love, 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 love pumpkins. Thanksgiving dinner or leftovers. Leftovers. Ugh, I love a good leftover. Growing up, what my mom would do after we had Thanksgiving dinner, she would put the leftover turkey meat, she would separate it by white and dark and put it in like the big gallon Ziploc bags and put it in the refrigerator. And for days after, we would just open the refrigerator, open one of those bags, get a piece of meat and eat it cold. Love that. Love, love, love leftover Thanksgiving dinner. So good. Ghosts or wizards? Wizards. I'm trying to remember when it was. In the last few weeks, I talked about on the regular full-length podcast episode about a book I was reading that had ghosts in it, and falling asleep and jumping on the bed to get into the window, and it was scaring the crap out of me because I had just been reading that book and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a ghost coming to get me. I don't know. But yeah, the things that your mind does when you're reading a spooky book. The book ended up being very, very good. I just finished reading it in the daytime the next day. Okay, where are we? Three more. We're doing good. Okay, leaf jumping or leaf crunching. Walking through those leaves and hearing them make that nice, crisp, crunching sound. Oh, I love that. I was never one to jump in a pile of leaves. I was always like scared there'd be something in there, like bugs and yucky such, which I am not a bug person, or insect or spider or reptile or anything like that. No, I cannot deal with that. So I will not be jumping in the leaf pile, but I will crunch me some leaves on the sidewalk in a safe manner. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to skip this one and do it last. So, apple cider or wassail. I like both, but I have to go with wassail. And my mom was the one that introduced me to wassail, and we had it for every year during this time of year and in the winter holidays. And if you don't know what it is a mixture of several different juices. I'm trying to remember what all is in it. Apple, pineapple, oh, I should have looked it up. Let's see if I can find my mom's recipe right quick. Here we go. We're looking. I have all my recipes saved to Google Drive. I should have pulled it up. Oh, but I love wassail. And the recipe makes a huge, ginormous amount. And, drinks. Beverages, that's another name for drinks. It makes a huge amount, and we would have, so we'd put it back into the juice bottles and put it in the refrigerator and then pour a cup and warm it up in the microwave. Okay, why are you not opening? Hello? Open. Don't you love technology when it doesn't want to work? When it doesn't want to work. Aha, here we go. We're getting it. Wassail. Here we go. This is my mom's recipe for it, and it makes 5 gallons of wassail, 2 gallons of apple cider, 4 quarts of orange juice, 2 cups of lemon juice, 2 quarts of pineapple juice, 8 sticks of cinnamon, and 40 whole cloves. You boil it together, and then you store it in juice containers. Remove the sticks of cinnamon and cloves before serving. Warm a cup at a time or rewarm it on the stove to serve a large group. And we have totally like broken it down to where it's not that big, but because 5 gallons is a lot of wassail, but I love wassail. Okay, and here's the last one as we're coming in on the 30-minute mark momentarily. Pumpkin spice latte or pumpkin cream cold brew. Okay, both. Here's my philosophy. When it is still warm enough outside that I want a cold drink, pumpkin cream cold brew all the way. When it gets to the place, the weather, the temperature where I want a hot drink, pumpkin spice latte. So that way you get the best of both worlds. You get yourself a pumpkin scone from Starbucks with either your pumpkin spice latte or your pumpkin cream cold brew. Everything is well and good. You're happy. It's very autumn, and you get the best of both worlds. That is my story. I'm sticking to it. Hello, I'm Cece, and I am addicted to pumpkin. Pumpkin should be my middle name, but it's not. It's Cherie. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to finish out this letter L while I tell you that I'm so glad that you joined me here today. And again, if you want to do this CC Autumn This or That tag, I would be so happy for you to do that. I'm trying to find the hole. Come on, work with me here. And we will be back with you, both Dammy and I both. We'll record it on Thursday. It'll go live on Friday with our regular full-length episode. You can find us online at GGKCS.com, and there are links to everywhere else we are online. Our Facebook group, if you have not joined our Facebook group, you need to come over and do that. It is at facebook.com/groups/GGKCS. And there are 3 questions you have to answer to join the group. The first one is, what is our cat's name? Pink, the color, or Pink Pearl, P-U-R-L. We gave her a knitting middle name. She was named Pink already when we adopted her, so it was just meant to be. The second question is, who is the mama, Cece or Dammy? Cece, me, I'm the mama. And then you need to read the rules, check the box that you agree with them, submit it, and we will add you to the group. If you don't answer the rules or answer the questions, after 24 hours, we will decline your membership, and then you can reapply at any time. But we're just trying to keep the spammers and such out of the group. So keep it a safe, happy place for all of us. So yeah, so there's links there to our Facebook group, Instagram. If you've missed it, I have a new Instagram account, CC_JavaPearl. Pink has a new Instagram account, Pinky, P-I-N-K-I-E, Pearl, P-U-R-L. We had to do that because Instagram blocked us for like 3.5 weeks. And even though they've unblocked us now, we decided to go with the new accounts. Where else? Regular Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all of that. You'll find that all at ggkcs.com. And I hope you have a great week ahead. And we will see you again on Friday. Until then, stay safe, wear your masks, stay healthy, and happy crafting. Talk to you again soon. Bye.